Hey, what's going on guys? If here, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we will test MAFIA Old Country on the RTX 4060 laptop GPU 115 watts on the Lenovo LOQ with the Intel Core i5-12450HX 32 gigabytes of RAM. I recently upgraded the RAM over here. You can see it's already using more than 16 gigabytes. And yeah, we will test the game. We will start with 1080p. Just don't expect 1440p with this game, guys. But anyways, we'll start with 1080p and we'll see when do we reach 60 FPS on this game. Also, side note, Mafia is one of my favorite franchises. Mafia 1 was amazing. The Mafia 1 remastered was also amazing, one of the best remasters. And Mafia 2 was also like really good. Mafia 3, it was a little bit of a downer, but Mafia Old Country looks pretty good. I mean, the reviews have been all around quite positive from the get-go. Performance is a different aspect, but in terms of the actual gameplay story, it's been pretty good. Alright, with that said, let's get right into the video. Alright, so here we are in the game. I want to quickly show you the settings. Let me go into the settings, options, settings, graphics over here, and you can see we are at 1920 by 1080. This is actually a 1440p monitor, but we are at 1920 by 1080. VSync can be disabled, to be honest. Although it doesn't make any difference because we don't even reach 75 FPS. But anyways, so unlimited FPS, no VSync. We are at NVIDIA DLAA, so no upscaling. This is native DLAA, and we are using the Epic preset. So basically 1080p native Epic preset. And let's go back into the game. And you can see at a glance the game actually looks quite good. The vibe is really nice, the colors are nice, but you can see the VRAM is basically maxed out, 7.9 gigabytes. Basically, you can see over there on the top right corner, and you can see the frame time graph is quite jittery, and you can see our RAM utilization 22 gigabytes. So that's pretty crazy. You may see some missing textures from every now and then. If you stand at a place for some time, you will see suddenly the textures have gone and they come back after some time. So yeah, 8 gigabytes of VRAM, guys. Be careful. I mean, I have already tested some part of the game. I'll show you probably. The textures will come and go, come and go, come and go. Okay. So yeah, you can see 22.3, almost 23 gigabytes of VRAM. of RAM is being used. Our VRAM is completely maxed out, 7.8, 7.9 gigabytes. So yeah, and it is a very choppy experience. Just look at this, unplayable. I mean, not every part of the game is like this, okay? But yeah, you can see, man, this is huge spikes. Not all parts of the game is like this, but basically 1080p native, DLA, unplayable at Epic settings on the RTX 4060. This is unplayable, so let's just go into settings and just go into graphics and go down to quality. This is quality upscaling. Still at Epic settings, and yeah. Now this is a bit of an improvement, at least over 30 FPS at the moment. Our VRAM utilization, it lowered by around, it barely lowered actually, to be honest. It lowered by another like 150, 200 megabytes. Now we are over 30 FPS, but one thing that I must say is that the DLSS implementation in this game is extremely noisy. Maybe it's because it's not, it is not DLSS 4.0. I think this is the older, CNN model, not the transformer model. And by the way, guys, you may see some tearing because VSync is disabled. Let me just turn on VSync because I'm not gonna get beyond 75 FPS, right? So I'm just gonna go down here and I'm gonna enable the VSync. Cool. Yeah, at least that will just get rid of the tearing. So I don't know if you can consider this playable, but let's play with these settings for a while and then we will see. I do like, these kinds of story-based games, I don't play multiplayer games. I'm mostly a single-player, story-driven, game player. And look at that, so much noise. The grass is very fizzly.
Don Torrisi likes to call in on his clients every now.
Also, this game has really, like, the what do I say? The level of detail, you know, it only becomes sharp and detailed when it is quite close to the player. Otherwise, it looks quite, you know, it looks quite, what to say? It doesn't look detailed. It looks like, you know, the textures, like it looks like blobs. So that's something that I've observed. Also, there's a lot of noise, man. Lot of noise. Look at the hair on the horse, you know, it's shimmering all over the place. The grass is shimmering. If you enable DLAA, this shimmer will go away quite a lot. But you know, DLAA, you know, you saw it's pretty unplayable.
For this money.
There are thieves and bandits all through the hills. They prey on everybody.
So you can see we are at 40, mid-40s FPS at, you know, 1080p epic settings. Not, yeah, 1080p epic settings with DLSS quality enabled.
People turn to the dawn when they are in need.
Maybe, yeah, after this we will go down to high.
A little taste here and there. That's all.
We've got to make a
The
quick
game looks
stop,
nice.
man.
I mean, overall at a glance it looks nice because, but all these image quality artifacts, the upscaling
But
artifacts,
this should be
kind of, you
straightforward.
know, ruins the experience because I'm playing it on a big 27-inch monitor. So
Makes good money.
it
Always
looks,
pays off. Just watch and learn.
it looks quite pixelated. Takes away from the immersion.
Here we are. This won't.
But let's test one step lower. Let's go down to high. Okay, high settings with DLSS set to DLAA. Okay, motion blur can be turned off. No frame generation. Let VSync be on. No problem. Okay, I'm gonna restart the game. Okay, guys, so we're back at 1080p using native DLAA high preset. Okay, motion blur turned off, VSync enabled, and we are at
How's business?
what, mid 40s, upper 40s to upper 50s. Sometimes we hit the mid 50s and mid 40s. So yeah, we got like 10 FPS more, to be honest. So you can see our frame time graph is a little smoother compared to when we were playing at the Epic preset. Actually, even 1080p looks a bit shimmery in certain situations. Like, upscaling DLSS quality was much worse, to be honest, but
You want to take a car
this
down
is still
these tracks?
okay.
You won't
This
make
is
much
actually,
of an
yeah, this is
impression
okay.
getting towed out of a ditch.
But yeah, this is a much smoother experience at 1080p high settings compared to, you know, 1080p Epic with DLSS enabled. There is a lot of popping, you know. This is an Unreal Engine 5 game, right? What's that called? I forgot. Nanite, right? Is it Nanite supposed to fix all this? So what's up with all this popping? Looks like we're gonna have some action.
Signora Fini.
Signore Trapani, what your concern? But I can handle my own affairs.
Very well. Then I will leave you
The
in
fruits
hands
look
of
pretty
the
nice, man.
Enzo?
Does this game have like ray
There's a
tracing
safe
enabled?
back
Because
here.
there's a very,
Open
because the colors are bouncing quite a lot.
Now
Game
get out
looks
of
like
here.
ray
So good to
tracing is
see you,
enabled, you know what I'm
as
saying?
always. And thanks again.
Colors are like really,
Please,
you know,
don't choke on
you can see that shadows are orangish, like as if the colors are being bounced around, you know. Let's go down to options, settings, graphics. Let's go down over here and set it to quality DLSS.
If you'd spent
Let's
a
see.
day underground,
So this is DLSS
wouldn't
quality, high preset, 1080p, and we are just around 60 FPS. The only issue with DLSS, like I've been saying, it's just the shimmering. I mean, with all of the upscaling,
same as last
the
time.
DLSS upscaler is the best in this particular game, but still, it's quite distracting to me because I'm looking at a 27-inch monitor.
Not this again.
Hey, how am I going to meet a girl to marry if I don't try?
But yeah, we are 60 FPS plus
What about
right
you,
now.
Caruso? You getting any?
No,
I heard that
1080p, high preset, DLSS set to quality.
You handled yourself well back there at the farm.
4060 feels like a very,
In our line of work,
like an entry-level GPU.
and went to cook.
would we have
So yeah, we are comfortably over 60 FPS. Quite a smooth frame time graph.
This is bigger than you or me. It's about principle.
This is about us getting paid. Stay there if you know what's good for you.
Actually, can we do 1440p here, you know? Because we have some headroom. Let's go to 1440p. Let me verify that real quick with you. Settings, this is graphics, 1440p, no VSync. This is native DLAA in the medium preset. Okay. Okay, let's
I
see.
saw you at the palio.
We are at,
Quite alright.
you know, in the mid 45,
Thanks.
mid
Leo
40s.
should be thanking you. He was taking bets on the race. Nobody thought you'd win.
That's true. We cleaned up.
What's the shipment anyway?
We are hitting the lower 40s, guys.
Premium whiskey.
I mean,
from
what
our
am I
friends
saying?
in
Lower 40s.
America.
We are in the upper
Then why did
30s
you
now.
let it get
Mid
impounded?
30s now.
I thought
Mid
you were the
35
brains
now.
of this operation.
No
We are
police
still
chief
GPU
made
bound,
a
by the way, guys.
surprise
99% GPU usage, so
Just
we are
as we
not
were
CPU
unloading.
bound here.
feast.
This is
That's
all GPU. Our
Isn't that
GPU is
risky?
pulling 100
Stealing
watts
from the Guardia.
in this particular area.
from
This
this
things,
place
this
more
area seems pretty
The
demanding.
customs yard is where they send the officers
Look at
who
that.
got their bootlegs.
Mid 30s.
Just keep your
1440p
head,
medium.
You'll be fine.
Native. Okay, I think this is this area is quite demanding, guys. Wow, this area is quite demanding. Look at that, we're constantly pulling 100 watts of power. Okay guys, let's just go back down to 1080p. I just did 1440p just to check it out, but realistically let's go down to 1080p. This is 1080p native DLAA medium preset. Okay, wow, that's a huge improvement. We went from mid 30s to almost mid 50s. That's a massive improvement in terms of performance. Damn. 1080p native at medium preset. No DLSS is native.
Yeah, I just bought these shoes.
1080p DLAA.
You hear what came in today? Oh,
Let's see if I can strangle him.
liberate the body.
Sleep tight.
Now I will pick him up and I'm gonna drop him into this. Okay guys, basically, you know, we still haven't reached 60 FPS solid in this game, you know. We are playing at 1080p native at medium preset. Still we haven't reached 60 FPS in all the conditions, to be honest. Let's go down to medium. That's gonna be the last test. 1080p, I mean, let's do let's do quality settings over here. Okay, so we are 1080p quality, DLSS set to quality. This is the medium preset. Now we are comfortably over 60 FPS in this area. Comfortably over 60 FPS. Whoa, down to 64 FPS at that time.
You take the one on the right, by the well.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Nice work.
Okay. I think this is gonna be the last section, guys. I'm gonna record this and then I'm gonna, you know, that's gonna be the end of it. Boom. There we go. Damn, bro. Shit. What the hell am I doing, dude? There we go. There we go. Oops, sorry. There we go. That's about it, I guess. Oh no, there's more. Build yourself up, bro. There we go.
breathing.
Alright guys, that's all about Mafia Old Country on the RTX 4060. It is kind of capable. The 8GB VRAM is a limit. You can't play with higher texture quality. Kind of start stuttering and all that stuff.
Why don't you
You
get
can
yourself
play
a
it,
girl?
but yeah, I think 1080p medium settings is
Some
what you're gonna
fun
have to be
once in a
satisfied
while.
with. You can play at
Oh, what about
1440p, but at
Francesca
even
from
lower settings like
Taverna?
1440p medium with
She
DLSS
does this
quality.
one
No,
thing.
not DLSS quality. Maybe DLSS
Madonna.
balanced will be better.
E come to think
But
of it, she'd be wasted on you.
yeah, guys,
Minchia, Cesare, smettila.
that's all about it, mostly. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe.
They're here.
Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.